What's up? What's up? What's
Going
up,
on,
everybody?
peoples? What's going on?
It's your boy, Mr. Cool Whip, with the one and only
OZ.
And this is Straight From Us podcast.
Straight
and we
from
got our
us.
other big brother, Senor Local,
Loco.
joining us today. And you know who's behind the scenes, Big Brother J Money.
What's up? What's up?
And so today, we just coming to y'all on some just old, hey, whatever we feel like today. Today is one of them open shows. You know, every now and then we got to have an open show, but we touch on all topics.
After.
But
Yes.
with us starting with open topics, let's start with Eyes from the Street.
What's going on? What's going on? I got some things today. We're gonna start off with.
I'm not hearing nothing in my mic too much. I'm not hearing Eyes.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear us out there? I don't
Y'all
hear
hear
Eyes
me?
that much. I hear you tapping.
Okay. Okay. Well, there,
Alright.
we go. There we go. We cool? We cool?
I'm trying to hear you. As long as everybody else can hear you, because I can barely hear you in mine. But as long as everybody else can hear you, we good.
When I'm gonna say this situation.
Hold up. 1 second. Emma, who is Emma? I don't
Emma?
see no picture, nothing else. Well, Emma, thank you for joining Straight From Us podcast. You can unmute your mic and say, hey,
How you doing?
how you doing?
How you doing? So
There we go.
There we go. Now we can see who. Oh, hold on. I think I know who that is now.
Who is that? Oh, I don't.
What up, lady? How you doing?
Hello.
What's going on here?
All right. Welcome to Straight From Us podcast.
Welcome.
Hello.
So we're going to let Eyes get back to Straight From the Streets. Eyes, what's going on in these streets real quick?
Brutality. These police, they starting not to give a fuck what race you are. If they can put hands on you when they feel like it, you got to see what I'm talking about. You know, Big Brother gonna play it for you.
Here we go.
This guy is pulling up to a traffic light. Ahead is a gray pickup truck.
What are we doing?
With his dog at his side, Thomas Brocuglio honks his horn, trying to get the driver in front of him to make a turn.
What are you doing?
What happens next is hard to believe. The peeved pickup driver gets out of his vehicle and walks over to the van. A nasty confrontation ensues.
You're the one sitting on your phone doing all this.
That's not my phone.
Really?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I saw you looking
No,
down
that's not
doing
my phone.
everything else.
Then this happened. Look again. The dog seems to instinctively know his master is about to get sucker punched. The victim calls 911.
Punched me in the face through my window.
Police found the suspect at home, and guess what? He turns out to be a cop himself. Corporal Alan Ganter of the Meriden, Connecticut PD.
My fault. I'm wrong.
They took photos of his hands for signs of the sucker punch. He quickly fesses up.
My fault for not having self-control.
I'm officially going regular to say that's that bullshit right there.
Talking about
Fucking Democrats.
You're right. That motherfucker's a Republican. Anybody that's a
Yeah.
Republican.
he didn't
That
have
ain't
no
just
choice
grabbing
but
it by
to
the
fess
pussy.
up.
That's like punch that nigga in the face just because.
Man.
You know?
Now
Yeah.
picture that motherfucking, what was that? That was a bull master, wasn't it?
Nah.
I was like Great Dane.
Bull
Like that was
Master
that
had
was.
Yeah, it was like a lab.
Yeah,
A
that was
lab.
like a Labrador.
Yeah.
Or
So-
something.
Yeah, black lab.
If it had jumped through that window and tore him a new asshole,
No,
like
but you know what? This is my problem.
Hey,
Yo,
that dog a sucker. That dog a sucker because he shouldn't have even reached in that motherfucker twice.
Nah, he
The first
had
time was all right. The second
And
one,
the dog, hey, and the dog instinctively knew, hey man, you finna get your motherfucking Ruby.
and went in real motherfucking fast, like.
Yeah.
But
But see, if that was a black person, dog, I hate to say it like this, but that was a black person, dog, and he wouldn't have his hand.
No,
And I
man.
bet you he wouldn't stuck his fist in the window like that because he wouldn't have had his hand.
But he talking about self-control, like regardless of him not having his badge on that day, he supposed to be a representative of the people, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Here's the thing. What people?
that's why I say he a Democrat.
Don't try
That's
to
some biting type shit.
don't try
That's
to
some biting type shit.
How?
Listen,
That's what I want to know. How is that bite?
you forgot Trump sent them right down the street
Thank
on.
you. And the motherfucker was driving a pickup truck. Loco, come on, man. All he needed was a Trump flag on the back of that
Or
motherfucker.
Trump new
try it
shoes.
in a small town.
Trump new shoes.
Tried in a small town.
That man it was just, and then I bet you they didn't do nothing to him.
Hey, look, I'm
No,
telling
because
you.
he
So,
apologized. That's all he
Oh,
did. He got stuck on the wrist. He was up that ladder. He was up that food chain.
oh
So
yeah, definitely didn't have nothing happen to him.
no,
I know
not
how
at
you know
all.
that.
Not at all. What you got?
Not even the slap on the wrist. The
What-
motherfuckers took pictures of his wrist.
Type
You know he
shit.
ain't get no slap on the wrist.
All right, what
Okay,
I don't want to spend too
hey,
much time on this character
now
here.
this one right here, y'all bet not ever say nothing about me talking about religion ever again. Like I bet not get in trouble when I talk about religion after we show y'all. And the
I
thing
don't see how
about it
you got
is,
in trouble with talking about
it's
religion.
not
Oh, no,
new.
he ain't got trouble.
It's not new, but it's new to us. So a lot of people I know that don't know this. So we most definitely gonna have to show you.
For those in the bondage of racism, we need
I'm at Grace Cathedral in San Francisco, California. Hundreds of folks are going to come here to witness the Beyonce Mass, bringing together secular music and a religious message to tell a story of empowerment for particularly women of color, but for anyone who happens to sing praises to the goddess herself, Beyonce. Here we go.
Yo, I'm out of breath because we sang Beyonce in church. Holy cow.
We do have a community that is youthful and loving and looks to the world as a partner, not an enemy. So if that's new to you, I hope it's good news. God actually loves you.
What can you tell me about the progressive nature of Grace Cathedral?
I think a lot of the people who show up tonight are people of color, LGBT people, people on whom other people's narratives have been projected. And I mean, just to be honest, the church hasn't been the best about lifting up those voices. It really began as us saying, how can we actually be the people of God that we hope to be in the world?
And Beyonce is the perfect passage to get that message out there.
Honestly, I think Beyonce is a better theologian.
On this. I can't sit through this, man. It's like, when you insert stuff, I threw the plug. I'm sorry. This is something that needs the plug pulled on it. No, we cannot talk about this.
I felt when I
what's happening?
when
brother?
I
How you
seen
doing?
it, when I seen it, I think I might go to hell with this one, but I'm gonna take some people with me.
Man, look. I'm not shedding no light on that. No.
Beyonce got her own Bible.
No,
Bible.
what they do is they
No, them people made that
sing
shit.
and worship.
Yeah.
They sing and worship her song. It's still a church.
Yeah.
But it's just some part of the praise and worship for some reason.
No,
they
another
got
video is called it's a green Bible. Beyonce got her own Bible.
They made her. They
made her a Bible.
I don't see
Yeah.
her make, but I mean, like I said, to me, it's befitting because your husband. They call him Jay-Z, but if y'all remember what the real rap name is what? It's
Jehovah. Like is this over Tyler Perry? How far is too far? Where are we going with when do the brakes gotta get pumped? When you get to celebrating Beyonce in the church? Like shit.
The brakes supposed to have been pumped when a motherfucker
Okay.
had a rap name and it was
Once
Jehovah.
again,
That's where the brakes should have been.
in my eyes fashion, I'm pulling the plug on this one here. We are not giving life to this one here on Straight From Us.
But hold on. They let Kanye West do songs on the church now.
Okay, I get it.
Make me get the button. Cut it off, but
wrap that shit up.
Wait 1 second.
Wrap it up.
But Loco, he was saying that they will cut it.
What did you say, Loco?
Go ahead, Loco.
I said they let Kanye West in. I gotta. You
They
on my
took him out.
Facebook page?
They let him in. They sacrificed Kanye.
Yeah, they sacrificed it, but I'm just saying he got a platform on there first before.
Beyonce,
y'all can't be talking about y'all can't be talking the Beehive on the other ass.
That's why I'm pulling the plug. I ain't pulling the plug. The Beehive is another level.
I think motherfuckers gonna pull the plug on us. We talk about everything. But anyway,
Yeah,
all right,
that's true.
let's move on.
Okay, this is kind of having to do with politics, but they really fucking up real bad. Like they've been fucking up, but this one is gonna get a lot of people hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confused as hell. I don't understand what's going on. So now I see this article that they put on the Shade Room said that illegal migrants, don't say illegal immigrants, illegal migrants can now carry weapons legally. I'm trying to put this, at what point do we draw the line? Y'all, look, I ain't got nothing to do with, okay, what am I trying to say? How about we work on, if you are here illegally, then we need to just go ahead and get you out. Or you figure out how to be here legally. But what is the point in making sure that somebody who not supposed to be here, y'all don't have no social security number on this person, you ain't got no fingerprints, you don't have no records, you don't know who, what, when, where, how, and why this person is. But they can go in the store and buy weapons, firearms. That makes absolutely no sense at all. Y'all, damn it, I see I'm gonna have to run for president. I'm gonna have to go ahead and run. Because y'all acting like y'all ain't got no damn sense or out here where y'all at. That makes no sense at all. First, y'all give 18-year-olds the right to carry weapons, they conceal weapons without a permit or nothing. And now this. What is it that y'all trying to achieve here? Taxes high as hell. Y'all punish good people for no damn reason at all. I'm running for president. My campaign slogan is, I'm tired and I'm ready to whoop somebody's ass. How about you? That's gonna be my slogan. Who voting for me?
I'm with him on the time.
I like that.
Years I felt the same way he feel, but no, but
I
okay.
promote that message.
So before we get on this topic, you know what I'm saying? But I know of what he's speaking of. So in Illinois, because of the crime survival, Illinois is one of the appointed states as far as for immigrants to go as far as to be able to work.
Yeah.
So because of the crime shit like that around Chicago area, they gave legal, not illegal immigrants the right to be able to carry arms. So that's what ended up happening. So here's my thing. These motherfuckers came here. We already pay these motherfuckers because of the fact that we don't have enough motherfuckers, skilled laborers, you know what I'm saying, to do this job.
We got enough, but we
don't.
We got the ones that don't want to work.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't have enough skilled laborers.
We got them. They just don't want to work.
Back in the days, you used to be able to go to a trade school to get a trade in order to be able to do this.
Guess what the new trade is nowadays? Since we're just on this topic, guess what the new trade is?
What we're doing right now, podcasting.
Podcasting. But no, you know what they call them?
Getting likes.
Oh, you talking about
influencers.
Influencers.
Forget the content creator.
Well, it's both.
It is. But the content creator is the influencer. Yeah. Think of that message right there that they're sending out. Everybody is getting paid to be influencers.
Well, no. What happens is
look at the bigger picture on that.
Okay, so
look at the bigger picture on that.
Let's talk about this. Remember, when we were coming up, everybody who knew somebody who went to the NBA, the NFL, the MLB. Now all of a sudden, everybody wanted to do what? Play basketball, play football. Then you had your niggas who made it in rap. You had your niggas who made it in rap. So what was everybody after that? Everybody was singing and dancing.
Run.
It's always been an influencer. Remember, it's always been influencer. Now it's just the internet is taking over as far as an influencer. But you had the influencer as far as on the playground. You had the influencers as far as in, you know what I'm saying, in school and shit like that. The one nigga who was rapping or whatever, and you thought he was gonna have a deal, he had all the bitches. So guess what you did? You started rapping. So it's always been influencers. We just in a new era.
Loco's still rapping right now to this day.
Oh man.
Shit, I don't blame him.
Oh, Oz is too.
Hey, Loco.
I can, but I don't.
all y'all niggas can be rap. If my nigga E40, who is 52, 53 years old, is still putting out. He just put out a fucking album.
And his shit's still nice too.
Yep.
Going with a spoon, he's still getting it in. Loco drops some
Yeah,
nice
but
shit
you
too.
know,
I ain't
he
gonna lie.
was a trendsetter. He just wasn't no rapper. He was a trendsetter. But I want to say something about that illegal shit. You know what I'm saying? First of all, they letting these motherfuckers in here and giving them money. You know what I'm saying? Putting people out their house. I talked to my pops. He talking about they putting these motherfuckers in handicapped old folks' houses. You know what I'm saying? Until they die or whatever. You know, that shit ain't cool. And then you giving them guns. Biden need votes. Cause ain't only y'all three gonna be voting for Biden this year. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to get.
They can't vote. There's no until they get their citizenship.
Wait.
They
Yes,
trying to
they
make them
can
legal
vote.
before
Yes, they
November,
can.
though.
I just found that out the other day that they can vote. Yeah, that's for real. They can.
Vote.
Yeah,
They
can vote.
bringing them in and legalizing them, man. They legalize. They arming them. They arming them to come vote for dude.
But that way,
But
what
it's
they
like
saying
dude
is
said,
that
hey, but you know what? Hey, it's like dude said, it ain't about them coming over here. It's about doing everything you supposed to do to be over here legally. If you over here legally, motherfucker ain't got nothing to say. But don't give all these people all this extra shit and then say you don't want them here, but then give them all this shit though. That don't make sense.
But the current administration never said they didn't want them here. The old administration 4 years ago said that.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, just like as in general, you know, motherfuckers say, "Oh, we don't want them here," blah blah blah. I'm just saying in general.
So they
In
don't
general,
want
motherfuckers don't want them here. If they want to be here the right way. That's all. That's all. Just be here the right way. That's it.
100%.
That's it. I don't give a fuck. You could be coming from Haiti, Jamaica. I don't give a fuck where you coming from. Just be here the right way. That's it.
True, and I agree. But
just be here the right way.
But here's the thing: what we also got to look at, and we're overlooking, is what we got to start making sure that we don't have to pay a motherfucker's rent in order to be able to get skilled laborers over here. We bypassing that point. Why is it that we don't? We got all these little niggas who make sure they got an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that to be able to play a fucking game. But pick up a fucking a drill. Pick up a fucking.
Hey, you just answered your own question. They don't want to do it. That's the problem. The people that's here, they don't want to do it. Whether they American or whatever, they don't want to do it. Motherfuckers is lazy as a bitch.
But we gotta put it in them. That's the thing.
I can't agree. I can't agree with that.
In the penitentiary too. Like
Listen,
I seen,
they not giving those jobs to us.
Oven. Like when I was locked up, I seen them do a lot of shit that another motherfucker couldn't do. There's a lot of skilled people in the penitentiary, but chose
it definitely is.
They chose not to use their skills. They
A lot of them
to do something else.
I'm gonna say only thing I can say Trump messed up on. We all appreciate it when he gave the extra money.
lot of things.
Hold on. Listen to this. This is what I'm gonna say though. I'm not gonna go down that slope. It's a long ass slope to go down, and we'd be on here forever. So what I'm saying is, he gave
playing Pac-Man.
When he gave everybody money when COVID hit.
Loco.
Nobody wanted to come back to work.
Nigga, mute that shit.
What? What Loco did?
That nigga playing Pac-Man. All I hear is
So Trump gave everybody money during the pandemic when COVID first hit. Everybody that was off of work, he gave you a guaranteed $600 on top of whatever your unemployment was going to be. So some people were seeing $1,000, $1,200, $1,300 to $1,500 unemployment checks.
Of course, yeah.
And they made some money, and they was like, I ain't going back to work.
Yeah,
but they should have known that shit was gonna stop, and it stopped.
But
they still ain't went back to work.
So this is the problem. We, like I said, as a society,
but Trump didn't do nothing.
Off their ass. What you mean Trump didn't do nothing?
He grabbed her in the pussy.
He didn't do that.
We never
said Trump didn't give him that money. The Congress got to approve that.
Yeah, but he's the one that sent it into the office. All that stimulus shit was him.
Because at the time, the Republicans had the House.
Yeah. and it had the Senate, the House, all that shit.
They,
But here's the thing. So that's neither
one
here
thing
nor
that he
there.
did
That's,
say, all
what?
of it got to go through there before the president can send it to him.
Yeah, but they
got to
approve
make that shit happen.
So
and
why
it looked like it's a president. So, that's
let
why
me
you
ask
always
y'all.
got to do that
I'm gonna pose this question, and then if y'all want to move on, you go. Why do you think that happened though?
Hey,
what probably a power
because it wasn't the first time there was a stimulus. There's all, you know what I'm saying. What's the name? What's the name? Bush gave a stimulus. Obama gave. Everybody gave a stimulus. You see what I'm trying to say? At one point in time. But the reason why you had so much of a push as far as at that time, it was fucking hush money. The motherfucker knew about that whole pandemic shit 6 months before they even made it popular or made it
when he was saying the racist, what he called it, the Chinese
no, what he called it, Hong Kong flu.
Hong Kong flu.
What he called it, the Hong Kong flu. That was after everything.
And then he told everybody to drink
bleach. All that shit, man. Come on. The man killed.
Well, if you got to figure out who you gonna vote for between Biden and Trump, you ain't black.
Hey, well, that's the thing. So are we saying that this man was perfect? No, he's not perfect. But I know the one thing, I don't want this motherfucker getting back in office after he committed treason. Come on, man.
Man,
he had a whole group of motherfuckers storm the fucking White House.
Where the man was
felon. That says a whole lot though. The fact that they even allowing him to be on ballots or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker got proven shit where he done been on all kind of bullshit. He don't need to be. He shouldn't even be allowed to run for president.
He stole
records.
How the
fuck are you allowed?
He stole records from the White House. The motherfucker literally at his mansion in Mar-a-Lago had classified documents that he took from the White House.
Yeah.
I mean, but what
they
about
got
Biden?
a couple of,
what
they
about
got a couple
Biden?
of states.
What is Biden doing?
They got
y'all gotta let me know what Biden is doing wrong.
He ain't staying.
First of all, he taxing y'all. He taxing you to support the Ukraine. He giving these legal immigrants, y'all say, you know what I'm saying, $6,000 to come move in here. You know what I'm saying, with their family a month, free food, free board. You know what I'm saying, all this bullshit. He had the same fucking secrets at his house at 7 different locations.
What secrets you talking
7
about?
different locations. Biden.
The secrets
what you talking about?
Are you talking about we gonna get all of our shit cut off?
He had.
That's why
he had stuff that he shouldn't have had, and 7 different locations, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just had it on the news, you know. But he didn't get indicted. He didn't get indicted. But Trump get indicted for something he don't even know nothing about that he had. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know. He didn't know those were secrets. He wasn't trading secrets.
Come on, man. Y'all, man, listen, man. No president that's ever sit in the White House, no president, none of the motherfuckers
who
have been
just jumped
squeaky
in.
clean.
Somebody just jumped in. Who jumped in, Jay?
Teresa Dawson.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hey, that's Mama Dawson. So with that being said,
I'm proud of y'all.
Y'all going in with this argument,
and
this argument bringing up a lot of legitimate stuff, and I'm the only biased one because it's like both of them is puppets with hands up their butts. I'm finna not cuss because we got Mama Dawson in the building right now, so I'm gonna clean my act up.
Look,
at the end of the day, hey Mama Dawson, how you doing?
Hi, how's everybody doing? Hi.
We doing good. We having a forbidden conversation of politics right now. We went from religion to politics, so we talking all the forbidden topics.
But we've already threw it out the window several times before.
That's it. That's also because these brothers are having an argument about Biden and Trump and where we going. Now, one thing I gotta agree in, and I want to point this out real quick because we got off a topic like normal in the fashion of Straight From Us podcast. You always get off topic, but I want to take it back to the one thing that we first started talking about: legal immigrants with guns. Okay, look, these illegal immigrants and legal immigrants was coming over here with guns. Period. They just like black folks back in the 90s. All of them had guns. Right now, they just making you pay to conceal it. That's all they doing.
Yeah, but so here's my thing, and I understand where you're coming from, but you already know how I am. Remember, we ain't the motherfuckers who started You know what I'm saying? Carrying it. If you go to Texas right now, they got guns in the back of their goddamn trucks and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Well, everybody, but they was carrying openly. We
Yeah.
started the conceal. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Black
no,
folks
no.
started carrying concealed
No,
first.
actually, the first ones that really started carrying concealed was the Italian immigrants.
Yeah. True. Mafia. Okay. I give you that. I give you that. Black, brown, and Italian
Yeah.
was carrying concealed. I give you that.
I'm sure both of us got a knife.
Type deal.
Like, but
Jay, there's a flyer that I meant to give you that I did not give you. I don't know if you can get up on your phone. I did send it to you. Matter of fact, I don't know if you could pull it up or not. I can send it back to you.
What were you sending to?
I'm gonna text it. I'm gonna text it to you. It's probably a messenger. But I'm gonna just send it. I'm gonna send it. I hate because Squeaky Lavelle messed up on it, and I'm gotta wait for the other one to come. But we gotta post this one, and that one is gonna take forever to load up. We have an event coming up in May, the first weekend of May, May 5th, and we've been doing this event for quite some time. Actually, the funny part about it, we actually did this event. You know what, Jay? No, that's the wrong one. I was gonna say I did send it straight to your text message. We actually used to do what was that, Jay? Family Funk, Stop the Violence, Increase the Peace. We used to do Increase the Peace rally. Which the rally that's going on May 5th is Biker Awareness Month. But we kind
somebody else
of
just popped in.
incorporated. Now that's probably Loco that went in and out because I see it down there. But we incorporated feeding the children in the community with Biker and Awareness Month. And Mama Dawson, as the originator, there's a lot of people that say that they did this and did that, but Mama Dawson is the originator, the first person, her and her daughter that walked door to door with other folks that she had, walked door to door to get signatures to create Biker Awareness Month in the month of May. And we rode, I want to say 1,000 or better bikes. It was over 1,000 something bikes because it was a sea of bikes. I got the video. It was a sea of bikes riding all the way to the Capitol in Madison. Like it was like over 1,000 that rode from here. Then we met up with some up in Madison that made it even more bikers that rode to Madison to make the month of May Bike Awareness Month, and this would be 10 years
Mm-hmm.
bike awareness. 10 years. Now, to go in depth of it, Mama Dawson wind up doing this because she lost her daughter, Benicia Dawson, Miss Feisty, on Atkinson. That was 11th, 10th or
Yes.
11th Atkinson.
It was 11, right?
11. So we always pull up in that area on this day. It's not the day of, but we pull up on this day because this was the day that was given to us per our nation's capital, the Senate, which was Lena Taylor at that time that made it happen because you were supposed to get a day when you talk to Malele Cox, then you're supposed to get a week. And then Taylor made it a month when we all rode up to Madison, which you know me, I'm very serious on this topic, and I always give you the credit and the praise because I feel like there's a lot of people that try to take it because you're not a biker, and they try to be like, "Oh, well, we did this and we did that," and it's like, no, you got to pay homage to the person that went and put in the footwork that you never did. Just because you helped throw an event, you didn't put in the footwork that this lady did because she actually lost her seed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what made her walk to these doors to get these signatures because of this guy who was under the influence and not paying attention and rode through an intersection and hit her daughter on her bike.
How much time did they give him?
They didn't
Yeah.
give him time. They didn't give him no time. I was at the
What
hearing.
he did was they
Dawson.
gave him maybe like 2 years or what have you. Then they gave him some what do you call it? Probation.
Counseling.
Probation, and then
Probation.
they took his, the privileges for his license. But
You get 2 years for murder.
yeah, yeah,
That is what? That's vehicle homicide.
That's vehicular homicide, correct.
and and that was it. and he's still paying his little restitution that he's supposed to pay, and he put, he's nickel and diming that, and that's about it. And so I don't know, this young man, well, he's probably living his life to the fullest at this point, because it happened with her is the motorcycle awareness is 10 years. She's been gone for 11 years, and what happened was it was Tracy Dent and myself and my daughter, family members. We got over 2,000, signatures, and every event that they had out in the community, we was hitting those events. And so we went to we lobbied up in Madison, and we went to the Common Council, and we just asked for one day. But with Lele and some of the other congressmen and women, they actually gave us, they stated they gave us a whole month. And the only thing we just asked for was just one day. And they thought that this was something, really fantastic for somebody of my collaborative, which, like you said, I'm not a biker, decide to go and do this. And it's not only for her, it's for all the fallen bikers. I want people to know it's for all the fallen bikers. It's just not my daughter, because we need to give praise to all the fallen bikers, and then look out and pray for the families that have lost their loved one through accident of what happened to my daughter. So that's how it came about. And then, it was like Cool Whip and other, I like to say bikes of colors, they crochet came together, and this is how we started. I mean, I never dreamed that something of this caliber would have gone this far. And then when we took that trip up to Madison, I mean, that was beautiful. It really touched my heart and everything, just to say, just little old me, for a good cause, because I want people to be safe and to be aware. When bikers are out there, you got to watch for them. You got to be careful. You just can't be jumping in front of them and running to the side, driving to the side. You have to be careful. We all have to watch out. And I just don't want anybody to go through what I went through, because my baby been gone for 11 years. It just seemed like yesterday. I have my ups and I have my down days, but with this motorcycle awareness, um, it's I wanted to continue when I'm long gone, because it's for all the fallen bikers and their families.
And the beauty of it is for the biker community, the part that most don't know, we take up donations from every biker club that is willing to give up donation, and it's a lot. It's a lot. All the Northside clubs. It's a lot of Northside clubs. I can't give out all the names right now that donate faithfully. I got to shout out my own personal club, Goodfellas, Redliners, Number One Stunners, Deuce Riders, like it. The list goes on and on and on of different clubs that donate $100 every time so we can get bounce houses, all the food, the burgers, the dogs, the chips, the candy, everything that we do to give to the community, to the kids, because there's a lot of these kids that don't even eat that day. Like Mama Dolph, I know your tent got raided last year for all the food that you had at your tent. Oh my goodness. I felt happy. I hate to say it. I felt happy because normally our tent get raided, but you had all the food at your tent last year. This was the first year that Goodfellas tent didn't get hit up, but your tent got hit up because you had a lot of food there.
Okay, I lost you guys. I don't know what happened, but I can hear, but I can't see you. But yeah, and see, like I say, that too is an honor where I actually will give back. Then we're planning on doing the same thing again. Okay.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna do it again this year. It's gonna be at McGovern Park at noon on May 5th. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna bring it back to the community. I've been trying to get the police to come out. They usually always bring the cruisers, but they got an ice cream truck. I've been trying to get this ice cream truck forever. Uh, and unfortunately, I haven't got it yet, but I've been trying to get it forever. For the cops to come out and give out ice cream. They always come out and give out basketball. I mean,
God
baseball.
damn, man.
But we be trying to do this. Smack, stop cussing at them drivers
Oh,
when you're driving, bro.
I'm cussing at the driver in my house, man. I'm pulling up to the house and they ain't parked right. I wasn't even thinking. I'm sorry.
It's all good, brother. It's all good, brother. But yeah, we've been doing this event. We ride through the city with multiple clubs, crowd pleasers. Like I said, once again, I can sit here and say names and names and names of every club that's going to be there. That actually, Wolfpack that show a lot of love, a lot of support for this particular event, and we get out there, we give out free snow cones, free. Everything is free. Everything at this event is free. Um, just to give back to the community, but we giving back to represent safety for bikers. Like, be aware when you see these people on their bikes riding. These is fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, it, like anything that you could think of. That's what these people are on their motorcycles. So please be aware of them. Because like I said, here's a mother right now pleading about what happened to her daughter when she got hit on her bike. You know, and it wasn't fair to her because she was just doing what she loved. She was out there riding. Uh, the crazy part about it, she was coming to see me to put more lights on her bike. Um, and then I get the call for this, and it was heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie, it was very heartbreaking to get that call. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, cool. But on May 5th, we pull up to 11th and Atkinson, right there by Atkinson Park, and we pay homage. We do a prayer up there, and then we ride into McGovern Park right after that. We do a ride, so we go through the city, and then we pull up on 19th and Atkinson and Park. I can't say exact time that we will be at uh, Atkinson Park, but I know we will be there hopefully around about the 11, I think the 11 o'clock hour, if everything go the way that we want it to go from the way we set up the ride.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, anything else you want to throw out there, Mama Dawson, about the event?
Okay. No, and then also, we also do free blood pressure checks too. Anybody want to know anything about their blood pressure, whatever? My daughter, she's a registered nurse, and she that's how she gives back to anybody. She have things set out. If you want to know something about CPR, she can demonstrate that too as well. So, and then the organization, another organization, we give out books too as well to the young people. That's one of our National Hookup of Black Women. That's the organization I'm in, and we give out books. So we just try to make it pleasant, for the community, and it's important that I'm gonna tell you. Um, I always thought bikers was gangsters, bad people, and all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you, I had a
Some of
bad.
them are.
I disagree.
That's what they got y'all down for. Like if you get caught with colors on, like going to jail and stuff like that, they put you down as a gang member.
But you know something. But when my daughter got involved, it just changed my world and things because this is a hobby that they enjoy, and you have all kinds of people, career people, and everything. It just blew my mind. It truly blew my mind. So when I go out, when people talk about bikers, I get a little bit upset. I say, because no, you don't know. But just like anything else, you do have some that are negative. They go out and do the wrong thing. But the group that the population that my daughter, like what we're doing, is a whole different ball game. So my outlook on bikers is a whole different ball game right now.
Oh yeah, because it's a lot of them.
Mhm.
Mayor Barrett, he was protected. His bodyguard was a biker, so there's a lot of bikers out here that I can actually say that
Mhm.
their background. Trust me, you will want them to be in your corner.
Mhm.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's something I can say.
Mhm. So, but like I say, I appreciate you guys, the biker world, taking this on and pursuing it and making it a positive effort, positive gain, because a lot of our young people, like you guys mentioned before, they need to see that. They need to see, you have people of color riding the bikes and they enjoying themselves and it's all clean fun and they having fun. And if that's something that they choose to do, eventually one day they will be able to do it. But it's all good. It's
I always
all
say it's just one of the classic cases of, a lot of people judging a book by its cover, you
hmm
know,
yeah,
not really realizing it,
yeah.
you
They
know.
judging it from the Sons of Anarchy. They
Well,
seen it on TV.
yeah.
They
No,
seen-
but
Hey,
I
but
mean,
listen, but that's
remember
not to say that that type of stuff don't exist, because they do. Like in
that's
California, it's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? Certain places. This is, but I'm just saying overall and around here, let's just keep it here. Yeah.
okay.
Never judge, don't judge it by its cover. Yeah.
And that's true. So that at the end of the day, you don't judge, okay? You don't judge people. You have to see. you have,
You're right.
have to see. Yeah, but again, like I do appreciate it. And actually it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun and entertainment.
Hmm.
So it's really nice, and you're giving back to the people, and there's so many people, so many young people that's without, and especially when it comes to our young people, they're never exposed to positive things. There's so many negative things that they're exposed to, and this is
That's their era. Like that's the
Yeah.
major popular thing now is to see what like I never thought I'd see people to fight to be in the hood
mm-hmm.
or the fight
Hmm.
to be in a messed up situation. Like
Yeah,
it's cool to be messed up in the head nowadays, like and just do whatever the
It
hell you want.
is.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just this the
It's very
generation
cool.
of
But
these kids
go ahead.
now is. No, I was just saying, just the generation of these kids or whatever. Now it's horrible. They
So
don't, For I don't know, man. They just, I don't know. Hey, look, I don't know. You can't
so
even describe it
the
nowadays.
generation of these kids nowadays is to put stuff inside drugs and have other kids smoke it and see them trip out and they think it's funny until they didn't realize that unchemical balance that happened to them, they friend or who they consider as a friend, is going to have them psychologically messed up because a chemical balance is all the way out of whack. Now these kids is running in the middle of the streets and doing type of stuff, running in front of cars that's moving. It's a lot of bad things happening with all these these chemical drugs that they putting out here in these streets right now for these kids and making it look like it's candy and everything else and making them feel like, hey, this is the thing to do. And a lot of kids is laughing at these kids and they don't know, man. Like you just messed up your friend for life.
But on a lighter note, have people been seeing the memes about Savoys? Y'all ain't seen them
About
about
what?
dude that the memes they got about Savoys in that long line
The
for,
chicken
for that
wings,
chicken
man.
for 25-cent wings. Can somebody tell me is it good? Did anybody taste it? Is it
Man, I'm
I've
not
had it
giving
before. They got
baby.
them little parakeet old wings,
Man, look,
uh
but
I'm not gonna give no light of day to Savoys because at the end of the day,
He ain't
no,
too
I'm not.
yeah, he don't like
I'm
that.
not. We're not giving light of day to that. No. I just seen Untamed come on here. Untamed, what's going on, brother man? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you doing, man?
Welcome to Straight From Us podcast, first and foremost.
welcome, welcome, welcome.
Untamed is one of them guys that, hey, I hate to do this to you, brother, but I'm gonna put you on blast right now so you can clear up the smoke. Untamed is one of them brothers that they consider to be one of the gang members of the biker community. But I know this guy. This guy's a good guy. I mean, I never felt like I had to put on a certain color when I was around him because I don't like red like that, and he wears a lot of it. But me and him is still cool. He helped me when I need help, and so on and so forth. Uh, we was talking about the event on May 5th and how all the biker community come together and donate money to give back to our community as far as feeding kids burgers, dogs, so on and so forth. I can't remember if you met Mama Dawson yet or not, but she's the one who walked and got all the signatures for us to have Biker Awareness Month in the month of May. She the one who put in all the footwork. Everybody probably think Cool Whip. No, Cool Whip ain't do nothing. Cool Whip just, hey, came up with a date, came up with an event, Told Mama Dawson, hey, I got your back. I'm gonna call all the bikers that I can, and we're gonna make this event happen. That's all Cool Whip did. I didn't put in the footwork. I didn't go, hey, no, I did ride to Madison, but at the end of the day, Mama Dawson did everything. So I give all homage to Mama Dawson when it come down to us and what we did as far as the biker community. Uh, what people don't know is I'm gonna let you say your club. I'm not gonna say your club. I'll let you say your club. But this club had a lot to do with helping me back this event. And I
Okay.
never said anything because it really wasn't my place to say. They was the ones who like, hey man, you need to make this happen because we feel like you're going to make sure it happens every year without failure. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they looked at the big bad wolf, or the gang members, like everybody say, so on and so forth. Uh, but there's a lot of stuff that go on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know when it's all said and done. But they had a lot to do with this event, and they always, without failure, support this event to the fullest. And they always do the ride, everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to see this happen. They want to see us give back to the community. They want to see everybody donate. They want to see everything happen the way it's supposed to happen. So with that being said, Untamed.
How everybody doing? Like I said, my name is Untamed. I am I'm a member of Sin City Disciples Club.
And we appreciate you and thank you for the support to keep this alive.
We trying. That's all you're gonna say on time because you did a lot for the community too with trying to start the bikers against reckless driving and so on and so forth. So that's one of the reasons why I'm glad you did join the show because at the end of the day, this show really wasn't going this direction, but due to the fact of with both of y'all joining in, we went right to this point. You know what I'm saying? With Mama Dawson joining in, with you joining in, it kind of put us back to where we should be with this event. Go
Hey,
ahead.
so real quick, one thing. What I want to know is, so I see that you guys are, real passionate about this. What made you guys jump behind this, and what makes you see what I'm saying? Like, what? I just want to know what your reason is for being it. I know why Mama Dawson's in it. I know why, what I'm saying, Cool Whip is in it. But what's your reason as far as trying to push this to the forefront?
Well, the main reason of trying to push it to the forefront was we didn't want to be the ones to just jump out there and push forward. So we asked Brother Cool Whip, if he could do this and bring forth awareness to the city and bring some positive things to the city, just not amongst ourselves, but for the kids. Let them understand that um, it ain't all negative things. So we asked Brother Cool Whip if he could do this, and he did it. And we've been doing it going on but 9, 10 years now.
We
Yeah.
doing this will be the 10th year anniversary.
So and we didn't want to be the people to say, well, Sin City is the ones that is doing this. So we didn't want our names in the forefront things. So we asked that brother if he could do it, and it's been a positive thing on the community of bringing awareness to the city, not only for bikers, but to help the kids throughout the city that needs help with things, whether it be just a conversation, uh, a positive information to get them to where they need to be. So with that being said, it's a good thing, and we want to try to keep this going, not just for 10 years, but maybe for a lifetime. So with that,
Yes.
with that being said, I don't have much to say, but with that, I'll just let people go with that.
So what I'm gonna say is this. Sorry, Mama Dawson, I'm gonna let you jump right in, but I'm gonna give credit to a few other people that jumped on board and tried to, and I ain't gonna say try, but help start Mama Dawson with doing this. Uh, it was, I always get the Fat Bees and the Bees mixed up. Both of their name Brian, but Big B or Fat B, I think it was Fat B. He was with Personal Touch. Yeah, Personal Touch. Miss LA from Redliners, Miss Chocolate from Faces, Laid Back. I mean, it was quite a few people that helped get this event going. Lady Tiger from
Yeah.
LOTC that helped get this event going, and then it kind of fell in my lap a little bit, and I'm trying to keep it going as much as I possibly can. Once again, I always pay homage to Mama Dawson because if it wasn't for her and her daughters and they led work of doing what they did, we wouldn't be here because as a biker community, we didn't go get them signatures and stuff. So I'm gonna say that. Did we make the ride and did we have rides? Yes, we did. Did we make that ride to Madison? Yes, we did. It's a lot of bikers that forgot about us riding all the way to Madison and making this happen in the Senate. But it was Mama Dawson that kicked all this off.
I
Sin
know
City.
Tracy. Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah, Tracy Dent.
Yeah,
Tracy
Tracy
Dent.
Dent. Yeah, because he's the one that came to me. What came to my daughter, then they came to me, and I prayed on it. And I was saying, I had a little fear because I quite didn't really understand about bikers, but the good Lord, led me. So that's how we came up with it. Because he's the one that came, because he did his research about it, and then he came to and he explained everything, to us. And then from there, I got my little posse together, and that's what we did.
And that's what's up. And one thing I gotta say about Brother Tracy Dent is
Mm-hmm.
he's good for that. He's for the community. He get out here. He definitely fight for the kids, man. He's
Mm-hmm.
big on doing stuff for the kids, and I got to give that brother much credit because he's always out here. I try to help him out when I can. I ain't the best. We're helping out because I ain't gonna lie. I got to work for my kids, but when I can help him, I try to back him out. I try to help him as much as I can. And I appreciate what he did for this event because he did set this event up right. I ain't gonna lie. That first year, he had the police up there on Atkinson blocking off traffic for when all the bikes came through. We were safe and able to park the whole 9 yards, even though us as bikers, we police ourselves. So for all y'all that's looking and watching, regardless of what you feel, do not. And once again, I'm not saying bikers is gangsters or it's all about violence or anything else, but this is just a safety message. Do not run through that line. I don't care where you got to get to or anything else. Do not if you don't want anything to happen to you because of these people are thinking about their safety also. So let's make that a point. But
Sounds kind of gangster to me.
no, I'm just saying.
Hey, I thought I was the only one thinking that like that. That's kind of gangster.
It was
kind of
it
gangster.
was getting very nice. It was a nice package, but
yeah,
it had some
like-
thorns in it.
hey, sometimes you want to open a package with thorns in it because you will get poked. Okay, so with that being said, we saying it nicely. When you see these bikes go through, these once again are somebody's kids, somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's cousin, uncle, whatever, however you want to go down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't. That's all I can ask. Just don't. Because everybody's having a bad day someday, somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't make your bad day worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could be you or it could be somebody else.
You're
Needless
correct.
to say, and once again, I'm trying to put this in the most politically correct way that
You
I
just not
can.
literally just trying to threaten people. That's
I'm
That's
not,
exactly that's what
I'm
I'm trying to
not
say.
threatening anybody.
I'm
Hey,
just,
look, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck,
It's a
it all fucking does.
the crew I got to deal with when I'm doing this type of stuff, man.
Don't
I'm
fuck,
not
hey, if
that
you see
guy.
that line, don't fuck with us
Hold up.
because you gonna have a bad day.
Hold up. I'm just
I'm
saying,
sorry, Mr. Dawson. I'm sorry.
I'm not that guy.
That's okay. I understand. Hey, I understand.
Like Mama Dawson is scared of bikes, and we've been trying to get her on the bike, and I
You
feel
ain't
like she
getting me
needs to
on
ride
nobody's
this
bike.
bike. All
No.
I said, Mama Dawson, I got you. I got you. We like all state. When you see them hands like this, we like all states. You in good hands with good fellas. You know, I'm take care of
my
you.
ner-
Back of
my
my face.
nerves will
Don't
be
worry
shot.
about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. Your nerves won't be shot once you
No,
get on
no. If
the
I
couch.
get behind, it would. If anything, it would have to be on a side cart because I'm not
No,
getting behind nobody.
Oh, you definitely don't want to
Or,
be on
or, or, or,
no,
or
we ain't
you got them now where they got three wheels, right? You got two in the back, two in the front.
Mama Dawson. I'm like one of your other sons. All I ask you is to have trust and faith in me. I got you.
But I don't trust myself. Okay, getting on
Listen,
some.
You ain't got to trust yourself. I
Yeah,
got you.
this is the same man that knew that I didn't go to my first time to Great America. He put
So,
me
hey,
on the
look at here,
Raging
sir.
Bull.
We ain't talking about your
He talking
foolery
about
right now.
trust.
We talking about good
Trust
stuff.
me.
Hey, was you good?
and that was your first
Hold,
one.
hold
That
up,
was the
hold up,
deal.
hold up. Guess what? With that being said, since you want to put me on
Mhm.
blast, was you good for every other ride that you
Yes, I
rode?
was.
Okay, say less. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, I
Trust
was.
me.
So basically,
You good. When
basically
you gonna say?
he put you on the roughest shit first,
Yeah.
and then he eased you back down.
Hey, guess
Plus,
what? Hold up.
plus,
He
plus,
never lost
before
his
we
grill.
went,
12
He never
step
lost his
hold
program.
up,
grill.
hold up. Plus, before we went, he had me watch. What was that shit?
I
That
had him
little
watch Final
Final
Destination 4.
Destination.
He had you watch Final
Dog,
Mama
Final
Dawson
Destination.
at the beginning of the movie.
Had me
I
watch
surely did.
Final
I
Destination
surely did.
with the roller
Yep,
coaster,
I did.
and then put me on the Raging Bull.
And I did.
Where
With the
I
highest
drew the
drop in the park.
line was the Iron Eagle. That's wood. I
Yeah,
ain't
no,
no.
hold up. Neither one of us got on the Iron Eagle.
No.
So with that being said, we went up. Since he wanted to put me on blast, we went to Six Flags. It was his idea. After we threw a house party at his crib, we went to Six Flags the next morning. When we got to Six Flags, I'm like, "You riding with me?" He like, "Yeah, let's go, bro." We had something to prove. Once again, this is what's wrong with us black folks. We always got something to prove for no apparent reason.
Ain't
Instead
got to
of
worry
saying,
about.
"No, I'm not messing with you. I got something to prove." Okay, let's go. We got on the Raging Bull because he ain't never been on a roller coaster a day in his life. So we got on the Raging Bull. I took him to the Raging Bull. Point. For hey, you gonna get the first one out the way. We're not get on the American Eagle because American Eagle come off the track. It's a wooden roller coaster that's been there for decades. I'm a smart black man. I'm not doing certain things. Okay, once again, hence I'm a smart black man. I'm not doing certain things. I don't care who you is. I don't care what you say. The first time I got on there, it was some sexy women that got me to get on that ride, and I never got
Oh,
on.
look at Tricky. Look at Tricky.
I was tricked. I did trick. Did not trick. I
Talking
did
about
what
some sexy
all
women. Look at
me
Tricky.
black man want to
No.
do.
He
Hey, I
he
women
masculated
had
up.
me
no.
risking my
I
He
masculated up, and I got on the ride with these women like I got
this
y'all.
man being
But I didn't have
fascinated
my.
with
I had
so
them.
she had her breast out and he was ready to
Don't
follow.
say it again. It was some cleavage.
It was some
Look,
cleavage.
Hey, that's him. Hey, that's him, bro.
I'm breast
Yeah,
high.
thank you.
She was taller
He
than
be
me,
under a,
and
he be under a spell.
breast high.
Man, he
Sorry, Mama Dawson. They pulled you into this foolery. So
I'm sorry,
yeah.
y'all.
Hey! I just look at it as a comedy show. Okay.
So with that, we went over there as my brother, and me being my brother's keeper. I got you. So I had him as we got on the roller coaster. I said, "Hey man, you see
And
that?
thought it
I'm
was
showing
funny.
him everything. I'm pointing everything out to him. I'm being a good brother. I'm saying, hey, you see how high that drop is, right? Hey, we getting ready to get on there. Hey, we on this ride. Hey, can you hear it go? King, 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 king. We going up. Hey, we almost to the top.
So,
Open up your eyes.
needless to
Hey,
say, he's narrating.
I'm narrating
Put
the
us
whole
in the
ride.
front of
I'm narrating the whole
the ride.
After he
No,
played,
we were in the middle.
After he played Final
We in the
Destination.
made
middle.
him watch the
We're in
playbook
the
to
middle.
horror,
We're in the middle. So as
and
we
then
get
put
up,
him in the worst
hold
nightmare.
up. Y'all can't tell my story. Y'all can't tell my. He can't tell my story because his eyes was closed.
It's the biggest.
Of course, y'all.
It's mentally hazing at its finest.
So with that being said, when we got to the top of the ride, anybody that rode the Raging Bull know it got one drop and then it drops. So it gives you that dip and then it drops. So I'm like, hey man, we finna get ready to go over. King, 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 king. We almost at the top. Hey, this is where we at. All right, open your eyes. So I made him open his eyes on the second drop, not the dip. Because at the dip, he was already curious. So he already looking like this. He curious. So when we hit that second drop, I said, open your eyes. Here we go. And as we went down, he tried to yell, but at the end of the day, he couldn't yell. The reason why he couldn't yell is his real almost came out.
My mom. I was so goddamn scared.
He just had to hold it and man up. And he manned up all the way through the ride. After we got off that ride, guess what? He was a man. He went on every ride like a G. Like, let's go. I'm ready.
Listen.
That's what he did.
Once you face horror,
I'm not a bad brother.
You
I'm
know
a
what
good
I'm
brother.
saying?
He can go on any ride right now to this day.
After you get shot, you don't worry about no bullets.
Man,
After he made his man face horror. After that shit, he was good.
I'm gonna say how he broke that down. Like I should be thanking him. I'm like,
you should.
Terrifying the fuck out of me.
You should.
Like,
I should be
He helped you build up your confidence.
Build team
Hey,
up.
I don't ride none of that stuff. I don't ride none of that stuff. You can have all that stuff. I ain't riding on nothing. I don't care.
Walk through that park with his head up high, his chest poked out because of me.
Thank you, big
Come
bro.
on, I got it
thank
now.
you.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Whip, I don't think none of that's convincing Mama Dawson to get on that bike.
Right.
You hit it right down the spine. I hear it all, and I'm covering it all. But now I would go motorcycles.
I'm gonna say this. What you keep forgetting about me and Jay done known him before Cool Whip. So he done like it's some things, like he just trying to make it sound good of I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
He's been a terrorist.
That's crazy.
Don't forget,
before that was Al Qaeda.
Like, hey, y'all keep on. Don't forget. We all been on the same roller coaster together. Whatever story y'all got to tell, I got some too.
Oh, I've been
We
there.
know. We know.
You most definitely been there.
So I'm just saying. I ain't gonna put me out here.
I think it's gonna take more than that to get on a bike, man. The way she explained it.
Don't let these guys have you. We gonna talk and we get you right. Don't even trip about it. And it won't even be the whole ride. It won't even be the whole ride.
You trying to get her to ride or teach her how to ride?
Nope, not teach her how to ride.
No,
Just
don't.
it's a pay homage thing to her daughter. She's just gonna pull up. That's it. It ain't even a ride.
But one
It's
thing
a
I
pull
will
up
give Whip,
to the
he
spot.
most
That's it.
definitely can teach you how to ride a bike.
I get on and take a pose and take a picture, and that's it. That's my ride.
Would you say it looked like I rode?
There you go.
So I could definitely teach you how to ride, but I'm a safety fanatic for these reasons because, like I said, Miss Spicy was like my sister. You know what I'm saying? We go back. I taught her how to ride.
Mm-hmm.
She was in a different club. I'm not gonna go down that street or what club or anything else. But when she came to me, she always came to me like, "Bro, can you do this? Can you do that?" And I was there for her. You know what I'm saying? I taught her to ride. That's why I took major offense when people was like, "Oh, she shouldn't have been out there on her bike anyways." Why? Because y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she just learned how to ride, and because you just learned how to ride, should you not be on your bike? Should you not ride your bike?
It was always a time when somebody was by themselves riding. That's just what it is,
bro. That's my point. And she was doing what she was supposed to do, riding the way that she was supposed to ride. This idiot decided to come from off a side street to hurry up and run across Atkinson to another side street. She had the right of way. So I didn't need to make this argument. Trust me. In my past life, I should have been a lawyer somewhere. I didn't need to make this argument. The argument was itself. She was riding in ongoing traffic. So when you come across, you supposed to stop because she had the right of way going to where she was going. You chose not to stop because you was under the influence. You chose to try to hurry up and dart across, thinking you was gonna beat her, and you didn't. You killed her.
You got 2 years. You got 2 years for vehicle homicide.
Yeah, but you know something? I
don't
knew my
know.
baby. I knew my baby could handle that bike because I would follow her sometimes because I wanted to make sure that she knew what she was
all
doing.
right.
And I used to follow her a lot, but she would say, "Mom," she said, "I just like riding the bike," and she stated, she said, she just feel free. It's nature. So
And that's what it is.
she enjoyed what she did. But like I say, I was a little bit, but I followed my baby quite a few times.
Hmm?
And I saw how well she handled that bite. I mean, that's just the mother hen that I am.
You ain't wrong.
Whenever my kids
Ain't wrong.
do things, that is something new, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. But like I say, we never know. It was God's will. You never know. We all got to go. We don't know when and where and how we're gonna go. Okay.
Facts.
So that's one of the strengths that I have. That it was just her time, and the good Lord took her.
One of y'all got
So
y'all soap operas up too loud.
Man.
so but
Oh, that might be me. Hold
it's just like that. It's just like yesterday. But having this here is just putting it in grace and just making sure that we give it to the community, that they got to be safe, they got to be aware, and you can't be you got to look out for everybody, because to go through this, a family to go through it, it's hard. It's really hard. But I have to be strong, because I have another door, and I got grandkids and family, so I got to be strong. I got to stay strong. I have to
Yep.
stay strong.
That
Yeah.
you definitely do. That you definitely
Yeah,
do.
and then it was with my faith and the family and the motorcycle participant, that helped me through. I mean, it really, really helped me through. And you guys are still helping me through by this is a legacy, by carrying this motorcycle awareness on, because it's so, so important. You never get enough of people telling you got to be safe, you got to watch, you got to have eyes behind you, behind your head, on the side of your head, because it can be real dangerous out here, especially now with people riding up, running red lights. You really gonna have to watch yourself now,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of crazy drivers out here. They don't have no respect whatsoever. Yeah. So because I got hit twice within a month's time, but I'm doing okay. They ran into me, took off, hit me, and took off, and that somewhat sort of brought that feeling back of what happened, because I was thinking about what happened to Venetia when I got hit, because the last time I got hit, they hit me so hard, and I spun around, and but I was all right though. I just had some pain and back and stuff of that nature, but that's
With
nothing nice. And it's all about when somebody ran the red light, they hit me, hit another car, and they took off.
with her saying that, remind me what happened to me and Whip coming from Summerfest. You
Oh
remember
man.
we got hit
Oh
by a Dodge Ram, and we was
yeah.
in a Pontiac. It,
We was in a tiny car. I'm gonna just say that.
and when he came through that light and plowed into us, like,
Yeah.
that's one time I had to say thank you, because I was about to
Yeah.
fly out that window, and he pulled me
Yeah.
back into that car.
Hmm.
Like, Gotti
Woo.
had stitches all in his face because his face
Yeah.
got
All
cut up on the
glass.
glass,
All glass.
and
Yeah.
then they let the man leave.
Yeah. They definitely let him after he ran through that light, because I hate to say it, but it is what it is. He was a white male.
I love y'all. I got to get to this business real fast. I'm holler.
All right,
Hmm.
we
All right, sir. Hey. Oh, here he gone. So and we was teenagers at that time, of black teenagers in the car downtown leaving from Summerfest. So they let him go on his merry way. And my car was totaled. Had to get another car, and we had to walk home.
yep.
So yeah, that was the part
It's,
about it.
mm-mm.
It's
But
terrible. I hate that you brought that back up,
because
but
I
I mean
just like,
it is what it is. I get it.
uh,
But so with that being said, we coming to the end of this segment. I'm a go in the line that I see in front of me. Smack, as far as anything biker related, biker wise, what would you like to put out there?
remember
I
Smack
mean, y'all
PG
covered
PG.
Huh?
it. No, y'all don't cover it. I mean, I don't
Now
really
this
have a
ain't
lot to
you.
say
You
right
want to get
now.
off
Talk
your
to
chest that you want to just throw out there. This is in the segment, so put your words out there. I'm coming around. I'm going to you, Untamed, and then Mama Dawson, and then I end off the segment.
Nope, I don't think I got nothing, bro. I mean, just we coming to the it's getting close to riding season for real, and everybody just gotta do what we always been doing. Just be safe and watch out for these knuckleheads.
Mhm.
Um, that's pretty much that's pretty much it, man. Pay attention. I don't know, man. Going through green lights. Don't assume that other people finna stop.
Mhm.
And all of that. And so it's just the normal stuff. Yeah, it's just all the normal stuff. I drive my car that way, and I definitely drive the bike that way. So you know what I mean. Hey, we don't need to be doing no more, adding no more bodies to memorialize. You feel me?
Type deal. The memorial rides is real tough. I'm gonna put this one out there too for all the Harley riders out there. Hey, for all y'all drivers, watch out for Harley riders. They bike tend to stall because if they overheat or something like that, just make sure uh, because you see them stop. They
That's
just
how
trying to
you
use
feel.
cool air to keep their bike going. So watch out for Harley riders, please. This is what's
Hey,
happening.
that's all I
Give
got
it
for
to
you,
them.
Whip.
Give them that love because they bikes tend to stall from time to time. My bad, bro. But go ahead, go ahead. I'm with you. I'm
Yeah,
with
my bike ain't. Hey, my bike ain't never did that, so I can't relate. I'm
you. We,
sorry.
we ain't gonna talk about what your bike did, bro. We want to leave that alone because you're my brother. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. It falls in the Harley category too. Unchained, what you got to say, brother man?
It's that time that we all bring the bikes out. We want everybody, you know, um, to watch out for us, but at the same time we got to think outside the box because just because our light is green, that don't mean nothing nowadays. So
So don't.
No, hell no.
we can have the green light and we still gonna get ran over. You know what I'm saying? So we just want
That's why I
everybody to
say
pay.
don't assume they gonna stop on that other end.
Yeah, that's right. We just want everybody to pay attention. We don't want nobody to get hurt. We don't want to hurt nobody. So, with that being said, we want everybody to be safe, and have a good summer.
Mhm.
Cause I like that statement, but ain't none of these fat niggas over here saying nothing about you saying we don't want to hurt nobody. I was a thug, but damn,
You know what?
like we try to keep it peaceful, not to put you out there. I'm saying, but
Well, he
we me and
put
you
you
cut
out
from the
there.
same
Like,
cloth.
hey,
Me and you cut from the same cloth. We've been saying the exact same thing. We don't want to hurt nobody,
We
but just
introduced
don't do
Untamed.
extracurricular.
We kind of already put out there.
Man, look,
So come
we
on,
just
man.
saying, look, be mindful. We got to protect our lives. Also, you in the
Yeah.
car. You in the car. We not.
Mhm.
If you wind up seeing something hit your car, right, Mama Dawson,
Yes. Okay. The first thing, are you guys going to have a bike blessing? Somebody come in and bless the bikes?
the day of,
Yeah. Or do you
we
usually do that
we we
before?
we we always have a prayer before the bikes take off and
Okay.
do the ride. We
Okay.
always have a prayer before the bikes take off and do the ride.
Okay.
Always.
Okay, well, what I would like to say is the blood of Jesus and have the angels to watch over all of you and to be safe because I used to tell Vanessa that all the time, and then I'm always telling my daughters, my grandbabies, and that we got to have the angels watch over to protect you. So that's my saying. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And I
Yeah, I sure
appreciate
appreciate it because I need all the prayers I can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Untamed need a lot of prayers. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Untamed speaks for itself. He needs a lot of prayers.
Yeah.
I appreciate the prayers. I probably need a bunch of them too myself. Um, with that being said, we down to the last sip. Uh, I don't really have an asshole opinion tonight. Well, yes, I do. My asshole opinion is this: be mindful when you out there. Be mindful, not just of bikers, but of everybody that's out here in the streets that's going about their everyday life. It's been a
Yep.
lot of kids. It's been a lot of kids that are dying, and this really sucks. And when I
Yeah.
say kids, I'm talking about the ages of 4 to the ages of 10 that are dying, that are losing their life, that's being found in dumpsters. I mean, come on. I don't need to really go in on this, but this is our legacy. to make these kids last and grow and see life. But these kids ain't even seeing life at these ages, you know. So we need to be mindful. And parents, I'm gonna call y'all out. We need to be held accountable because a lot of these kids is a product of their environment. The environment that you put them in, the environment that you making them out to be. They're a product of that. They're a product of feel like I gotta be this tough person out here in these streets. I gotta be this loud person. I gotta be seen. I gotta be flashy. I gotta be, you know, you're not teaching these kids the right things when it comes down to it. Teach your kids how to get their credit right. Teach your kids how to own their own house. Teach your kids how to start their own business. Teach your kids what the schools are not teaching our kids because the schools are not teaching our kids nothing. Think about when you was in school. You never got taught how to have a bank account. You never got taught how to get your credit up. You never got taught how to own your own house because it's not for us to know all this stuff.
You got taught to take care of a baby and learn how to cook and
Put the
run.
father out the house.
Put the father out there.
Make sure that it's a segregated household. We're not supposed to have a double family household as far as mother and father to raise our kids. It's for the mother to raise the kids or the father to raise the kids. And I'm saying this for a reason because I'm a father that raised my kids. So it ain't just the mothers that raise their kids, it's fathers that raise their kids also. Some mothers is unfit, some fathers is unfit. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit back and say because some people can take this and run with it. I'm not saying my kid's mother is unfit. At the end of the day, my kid's mother is a great mother. I'm gonna go on record and say that she's a great mother. But everybody have certain fences that's up that blocks them from being great that they are. Period. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So, with that being said, let's be mindful. Let's raise our kids right. Our kids, as they've been saying for the longest, kids are the future. You always want your kids to be better than what you are. If you don't, let your kids keep being the person that they is and being less than you. Because guess what? You survived past 4, past 5, past 10, past 16 to the age that you is where you had a kid, but now your kid is dead because you allowed that kid to be something that they shouldn't have been. But now you're on the news saying, hey, my kid was a good kid. No, your kid wasn't.
Hey, but you know
I
what?
hate to bust
Whip,
your
let
head.
me
Your
say,
kid wasn't a good
hey,
kid.
Whip, let me tell you this one, so I
Go
agree
ahead.
with what you said, but on the same token, nowadays, though, bro, even the kids that have a good upbringing and everything is culture and everything at the house still choose not to be right, bro.
You right?
They
Yeah.
still they
And
they they just they are a product of everything but the right thing, and that's just what it is. You know
I'm
what
in
I mean?
agreement.
Whether it be everything they know, social media, everything they know, they don't know nothing about going outside, don't do nothing. They don't care. They just honestly they don't care. They just don't. It's
And I agree.
sad to say, but it's the truth. They don't care.
And and
All they
and,
want to
and
do is
bro,
smoke some weed,
I
hump on
agree.
some girl, see what's on social media, tell them about they got a pistol, smoke some weed with it. That's all they want to do. That's all they want
Yeah.
to do, man.
Yeah.
That's all they want to do. The schools ain't gonna matter. Public schools ain't nothing. They don't want to teach. Teachers don't want to teach them. The kids don't want to learn. So
I ain't even
that's
touch on
broken.
schools.
Listen.
I didn't want to touch on schools, bro. But I first and foremost, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Once again, the kids are a product of their environment. That's what I'm saying. Whether it's the home, whether it's the school, whether it's you let your kid learn from the tablet, the phone, the computer, whatever this kid is on. At the end of the day, Untamed tried to start something where we got out there and talked to the kid boys out here stealing cars, taking people hard on stuff. Like it's a lot of stuff that we try to do because there's only twos and fews of us that really care about these other kids when their parents don't care. But some of these parents do care. At the end of the day, you got mothers
Yeah,
that can't
yeah.
control
Some
their
of them
son
don't.
because the street control their sons. You got fathers that want their sons to be tough and want their sons to be street instead of teaching their son, hey, be a nerd, but don't let nobody mess with
See,
you. And get out here and get your money like how you supposed to. Go ahead, sir.
with you going to another topic that most definitely can be talked about. Like it's one of the situations of we most definitely can do something like that to where people can come when they want to come over here. They can just voice their opinions about how this future is. But at this point in time,
But once again, this is my a-hole opinion, and this is what I'm saying. And we can open this up for a future topic because at the end of the day, we need to have a topic about the kids. What can we do together for the parents that do care about the kids and what's going on? Because a lot of us used to go to splash parties, mecca parties, all that stuff
the
when we was
King
kids. The
Center.
King Center, it was parties that we went to and we enjoyed ourselves when we went home. But there's a lot of these kids that ain't got a home to go to. There's a lot of these kids that start fights, that try to shoot, you know what I'm saying, and killing kids that got somewhere to go to. There's a lot of these people that's losing their lives because they try to be that righteous one to stop what's going on. You know, so I'm not gonna bog all this down with what I'm the whole topic because once again we got to wrap it up. But with that being said, this is just food for thought for a lot of us out here as adults and the way we want to see these kids brung up. Once again, the reason why we're having this event on May 5th to feed the kids, to give them people to look at to see, hey, we're doing this. You can do this. We're doing this. You can do this. You ain't ate all day. Come over here, get you a sandwich. You want two? Get you two. You want three? Get you three. Oh, your brother ain't ate? Take that food to your brother. Take that food to your sister. Take these chips. Take this candy. You know, that's what this event is all about. It's about us as bikers and safety and awareness and watch out for us, but it's bikers that care about our community and want to see our community and our future have a future. With that being said, I'm your boy, Mr. Cool Whip.
You know, I'm OZ.
That's Mr. J Money over there in the back.
Yeah.
Untamed, appreciate you for coming on. Mama Dawson, appreciate you for coming on. And this is Straight From Us podcast. Oh, Smack, I forgot about you because you hiding in the cuts.
Remember, if you like,
I'm watching the Bucks, bro. Hey, look. Hey, look.
He watching the Bucks. Go Bucks.
remember to subscribe and like.
Subscribe, like all the contents, keep us going. At the end of the day, one day, because of the shit that I say, we might be shut down.
Man.
Hey, and I got one thing to say. Y'all know it's snowing tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man, look,
safe,
hold
be
up,
safe,
hold up,
be
hold up.
safe.
No, I'm gonna say this. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of all y'all. Y'all from Milwaukee. We used to walk to school in 20 feet of snow. I lived on 15th and Keith and walked all the way
No,
to
I don't care about the snow. I said I was just giving a reminder. I don't care about it. I'm giving a reminder.
I'm sick of
Thank
it.
you, Smack.
My kids had snow days and there wasn't no snow. I'm sick of it.
Listen, that's how they do it nowadays. I don't care, snow or no snow. I was simply giving a reminder or letting people know if they did not know that we are going to get some snow.
I gotta go to work and I ain't gotta go to school. No, take y'all little ass to school. No, take y'all ass to school.
I ain't trying to hear what you talking about. I run a distribution center where I got 200 fucking carriers running fucking newspapers out. I care about the snow. I get tired. These motherfuckers like them up when the snow comes.
But that's my point. I'm sick of everybody from Milwaukee, Wisconsin that grew up in 20 feet of snow and walked to school. Now you grown. Now you acting like you ain't never seen snow a day in your life.
Yeah,
We ain't Tennessee.
Wait. You ain't telling me that I know. I just said I don't care. I was making people aware if they did not know. I don't care. I work in the snow. I don't care.
Napoleon Complex. I'm speaking in
Ain't on the Boston complex. I said I was simply letting people know.
I'm throwing it out. Thank you, Smack.
Y'all know how we get.
Y'all know how we get at the end of the show. At the end of the topic, once again, thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate each and every last one of y'all. This Straight From Us podcast. I'm Mr. Cool Whip.
And I'm OZ.
With J Money behind the
All right.
Ones and
Thank
twos.
y'all.
We out.
We out.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye bye.
All right, y'all be easy.
All right, y'all be easy. Appreciate